So we've been having, we're going to have a price increase. Everybody knows it's coming. We've been talking about it. And, people are saying we've undersold our product. Our competition for the same similar products, they're selling for $1,000 buy-in plus. They got some are $2,500 buy-in. There's all sorts of different things. And so if you have our product versus the same guy, you can pay. The price increase is going to go to $200, not $1,000. It's going to be $200 to buy in, and it's going to go to $50 a month. Well, we're going to add some incentives for people. We're going to be adding a training module, a 12-week course training module in for some people. Okay, we're going to give some incentives for for the extra fee that's coming in. We're going to give you some free training, and we're also going to have some other training that you can purchase if you choose to do so. If you want to learn some industries, learn some different things. So we've been having people try to make rank, okay? Because when we go into we roll out our new compensation plan, there's a whole pile more money on the table, you guys. I wrote this plan to give back, to really incentivize people to really make a difference. And I'm very, very excited about our coming changes. And we've got so many people working so hard at trying to make rank. And we have I want to put a shout out to Jay Bartels. He's one of our newest Rubies, and this guy has been non-stop. I mean, seriously, he knows I work late. I work early in the morning. I work late at night. He was working right along with me because we're on Skype talking back and forth, and he's just getting people and putting them in and saying, Dan, I'm almost there. I'm almost Ruby. I'm almost there. We've got guys over on the over in Oregon on the coast. Brian Fell with us, and he's a Ruby as well. He hit Ruby this month, and you guys, we have literally hundreds of people per day signing up and trying to get in before the price goes up. And my phone, my Skypes, my emails have been off the hook of people begging at my mercy to say, please, Dan, is there any way you can extend it so I can hit the rank? I'm like, guys, it's the end of the month. I've told you. It's going to be the first, and we're making the change. You guys, something, the Lord's touched my heart, and I know everybody, there's so many of you guys that want this and says, yeah, let's do the price increase, we make some more money. But here's the deal. If you got those people that hit those ranks, and you can get that many more people, when the price doubles, guess what's going to happen to your commission check? It's most likely going to double. Okay? And matter of fact, it realistically should come close to doubling because the way where I put the money in the comp plan, and it's just, there's so much money on the table, you guys. I'm not going to go in and the details. The details are in the back under the compensation plan. All the pages are there. It's in a PDF. You can download it, print it off. You study it, understand it. If you have questions, get a hold of us. Get a hold of your upline. If you don't have an upline, tell customer service you don't know who your upline is. You guys, you'll probably get a phone call from me. Or I'll get somebody on the phone that will do it. Okay, now in the month of April, we put up a $10,000 profit pool bonus. Okay, for those of you who sponsored 3 people, every 3 people you got 1 share of the pool. Now, I have so many people that are so excited and that were able to hit that bonus pool. And I got people begging, saying, Dan, is there any way you could extend that? Well, that means more diluted than the people that did earn it in the month of April. I understand. I don't want to see those guys get diluted. They worked hard. They got it in there. And so I thought about it. I talked to my wife, and so this is what we came up with. So what we want to do is we want to extend before we raise the price on everybody in the company, we want to extend it to May 15th to give those of you who are still just shy away from hitting the next rank, you can get there just a little bit easier. Once you get to that rank, you get into profit sharing pools, quarterly profit sharing pools. Now, you guys, we take $2 or 4% of that 50 BV. We take 4%, which is $2 right now, and we put that into profit sharing pools. And we break it out by sapphires and above. Sapphires get a little bit more of the pool. Why? Because there's more sapphires than there are rubies. As you hit the higher ranks, it goes down a little bit, but there's fewer people that have their hand in on that. So we're taking profit sharing pools every single quarter, and we're going to pay you back if you're a sapphire and above. So we're going to give you 2 more weeks to at least get yourself to sapphire and above. Put your focus on. Get out there and call your teams. I beg of you, call your teams. Let them know. Some of them don't even know what's going on because they haven't paid attention to their business. See, they're not going to be able to write off their business expense because they're not paying attention. They're not in the pursuit of profit. You've got to be in pursuit of profit with your business to get tax write-offs. So please call your downlines, call your uplines, call your friends and neighbors and let them know what we've got going here. Because instead of having to get in for $250 on May 15th, they can get in now for $25. Every person you sponsor now, what we're going to do is we're going to take and raise that bonus pool, and we're going to add it another $5,000 to that bonus pool, and we're going to make it a total of $15,000. Hopefully you all can see that picture that's on my website right on my computer right now. That's a check for $15,000 that's going to be made out to you, your percentage of that profit share pool. Okay, that is every time you sponsor 3 people. There's some of our corporate staff, some of my kids there. We just took a quick snapshot, and we want to get that out to you guys today. That's a shot from today, and that's going to be paid out when the contest is over. And so we're so excited about this, you guys, to give you more money, to put more money on the table, put more shares out there for you to go after. Those of you who already hit Ruby, keep going. Pick up more shares of that profit pool. Try to go for Diamond. Get in there and get yourself to Diamond level. Because let me tell you, there's only a few Diamonds in the company that's going to be able to participate in our pool. So you'll already be there. I was really reluctant to put this out, but because I know there's part of you that are just going, Dan, I just wish you'd make the price increase so we can make more money quicker. We need to make the money, but please be patient. Another 2 weeks. Work with your teams. Get more people in there, because guess what's going to happen? The more you have in there, the more it's going to double. Okay? The more likely your checks are going to go to double in size on your residual checks. You guys, I am so stinking excited about what we've got. We've got people in town. We're working on some things to bring you some amazing training. We're going to implement some training modules like I tipped off at the beginning of the call. And, you guys have been asking for it. We're going to deliver. So we are in the process of putting together some really killer training that's going to teach you how to be an online marketer, if that's what you want to do. It's going to teach you how to be effective in Facebook marketing. Because so many questions, most of the questions are, well, how do I share this with people? So we're going to give you a step-by-step process. It's already designed. It's already been created. We're just figuring out how to implement it into MyFunLife. And we want to implement it with great speed and momentum. I know there's some companies that are starting up out there that they're going to be charging upwards of $2,500. And, they're crazy. They want to charge $2,500. You know what those programs are? They're abusive. They're abusive to people. They're greedy. They're greed-driven. And you guys, that is not us here at MyFunLife. If you see a program like that and they've got price tags of $1,000 plus, know the fruits. By their fruits ye shall know them, the scriptures say. By their fruits ye shall know them. If you see a greedy company and you see it's over $1,000 ticket, know that they are greedy. They're greedy from the top down. Don't go and join those companies. Be patient. We're going to have so much here, so many things that's going to enhance your life. It's going to put fun back in your life. It's going to put that that hope back in your life. And so we're gonna be bringing that to you directly. You don't need to go other places. Don't be wooed by these other companies that are charging these outrageous prices in hopes that you can become and make a bunch of money. If you want to do that, go get into real estate. Go sell a $200,000-$300,000 house and make a $10,000 commission. If that's what you want. If you're in a small ticket item, one of these deals, and you think you're going to go and sell a package of $2,500 or $1,000 to your family or friends, I pity those type of people. And I call it how it is. And so, watch out for those type of companies, you guys. They're out there. They're popping up. Every day they're popping up. I know of one specifically that's coming up. It's coming our way. I hear of them every day. There's so many people that bring different ideas to me and companies, and I get sad. And you know what I do? I get out and I start praying for these people because I don't want to see good people get abused. And so, we've developed an amazing company, an amazing product, an amazing compensation plan. It's only getting better. But you guys, now's the time. If you've ever wanted another retirement, people say, if you want to have success in life, find a millionaire and grab a hold of their coattails and follow along with them. Well, we've just given you the opportunity to ride on our coattails. How is that, you might say? Pay attention here, because I'm going to give you the secret. I've already told you in the earlier part of this call, but I'm going to tell you once again because I got to reiterate it. In case you're not listening, you're messing with the kids, or you're doing dishes and your water was on, you couldn't hear. Listen up. Here it is. We have established a profit share pool for our sapphires and above. Once you make rank sapphire and above, or any of our ranks in our company, you will not lose your rank. As far as I know, we are the only company out there that's offering this. If somebody else offers it, fantastic, they should. Because it doesn't hurt the company to keep you at that rank. It should be volume driven, business driven. If you've earned it, you deserve to have it. And you deserve to participate in what you've earned. And that's called residual income. You not only get the income that you get on a monthly basis and a weekly basis, but you also get something special, a quarterly bonus pool. Now you get to ride on the coattails of the growth of this company. On every single member in this company from April 1st forward, you're going to be able to participate in these profit-sharing pools. When we pay out our first quarterly bonus, I hope that you're in there. I hope that you've made rank. Because guess what it takes? Keep paying your monthly auto ship. Right now it's $25, but it's going to $50. Keep paying your $50 a month, and we'll keep paying and sending you paychecks. That's what it takes in MyFunLife to be successful. Go build it now. The hardest thing, you guys, is starting out. You're by yourself. You're alone. If you're just getting started, or you might have one rep. If you have one rep or one independent representative underneath of you, guess what? That makes you feel so good because you have somebody else now responsible for your income. I remember the days when I first started and I had my very first person in. Every time you start over into a new company, you start over with you. And you start over by building and bringing in more people. But as the one turns into 2, it turns into 4, turns into 5, 10, 20, 50, 100. As that expands and that grows, all of those people are responsible for and contributing for your income. Well, my friends, I tell you tonight, that's one of the key elements of success is leverage. Leverage your abilities through the efforts of other people. 4 key elements of success. Be in business for yourself. Why? Benefits. Okay? 2, you being able to leverage your time. 3, you can create residual income. 4, make sure it's the timing is right for you in that company.